Hey everybody, it's Book of Katherine. I hope you're doing well, and we are doing finally the famed car bed that I've been talking about for 3 years now. So I am up and healthy enough to not need a cane, and we're actually cleaning out the car bed. We're actually putting it back into place so I can actually show you step by step what our car bed actually is made of. So here's what we learned over time. So this is actually a car bed that has a mattress inside of it. I'm going to show you what it is. You can just stay right there, but if you see underneath here, this is just a queen sheet. It's normal queen sheet, nothing special about it. A normal queen sheet that we just got at, like, you can pick it up at, Ross on the West Coast, or an Ocean State job lot on the East Coast. It doesn't matter where you get it. You can go ahead nowadays I buy things at vintage stores, like like used or whatever, because those sheets are even better. So you just pick up a queen sheet, and then this is just a mattress, a trifold mattress, a 6-inch memory foam trifold mattress. And unfortunately, this is before I knew about China, and we found it. It's a 6-inch Milliard, Milliard, Milliard 6-inch memory foam trifold mattress. And so I bought it before I learned about China. I've had it for a really long time, and so I'd have to look into everything to find out about things that are made here in America. Probably My Pillow would probably have some great suggestions. A lot of my pillows are by My Pillow, that's made in the USA. So I'd have to look into that, but that was purchased before I knew about China and everything like that, and the Made in America stuff. So, but that is what's in my car bed currently. Sorry about that, but that is what's in there. And so it's Milliard trifold and 6-inch memory foam. It blows up. I know they have several different kinds of things. That's what you can get. And I believe it's just like a twin bed. And because it's trifold, what we end up doing is, if you can stare at there, but because it's trifold, one of the folds is already made a fold, and so you just drop down the car seats here. So those are our car seats, and so that's why you do the trifold, whatever mattress you get, if you get a trifold, because it folds up really easily right behind your car seats right there. And then what I do is you'll see, I'm going to pause the video and get in the more videos of more pillows for you and everything like that. But what we do is we actually put our, like my walker right behind here. Well, I don't do it, Daddy does it, but he puts the walker back in here, and then I kind of lean over here and talk to Daddy or talk to our friends on the phone. And then, so when you saw me over Christmas talking to you on our way to DC, I was leaning up against that trifold with my feet at the window. And so that's how it's all set up. And so I'll go ahead and pause the video and walk you through some of the other pillows and things that we've used to bolster, that we've learned over the years to bolster myself up through the car bed. So anyway, so that's step 1, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll go on to the step 2. All right, thank you, Daddy. Pause the video. Actually, while Daddy gets the rest of the stuff, he asked me to stay out with Tiberius and Lila, who are helping us. Hi, are you helping us? Are you helping us with the car bed? Put it all back together again? So the reason we had to take the car bed away, hello. So the reason we had to take the car, wow, so friendly today. They're really enjoying the spring weather. Oh, yes, you are. So the reason we had to take the car bed apart is because of we had to get our tires switched out, the winter tires. So if anyone lives in the East Coast, people who live in California up in the mountains have to do this. They put on snow chains. But people who live on the East Coast, we can put on what's called winter tires, and you can get studded tires. And you can do a studded tires thing. And that way we can keep our nice California cars and save ourselves from getting big, huge trucks. And so we just have nice studded tires. Daddy was worried Lila was going to go run off into the woods, but they seem to be doing really, really well. Good job, Lila. I think they want to be around for filming. They want to, oh, and Tiberius wants to go back in the house. Oh my goodness, I'm going to go help with that. Just a minute. Look at what a beautiful day it is, you guys. Isn't that a gorgeous view out there? I never get to see the view. I'm like, oh my gosh, look at that view. It's so gorgeous. Oh, I want to see it more often. Oh, work so hard, and I want to see it. I'm always in bed, get to see it a few times a year. All right, so here is one of our pillows. This is the My Pillow I was talking about. So you can see like the little signature right there. Now, I didn't know My Pillow was one of the Made in America manufacturers that got together for the ventilator. And that, of course, I think this is another one. This has the bamboo kind of signature on it. That I think this might be Milliard. Let me check that out. Let me see for a minute. No, this says that it's like Brentwood Home, Los Angeles. I'm pretty sure we got this one on Amazon. We were ordering like everything on Amazon, but it says bamboo on it. Brentwood Home. All what it is it's this amazing. I love these things. I don't use this. I use it to buttress. As you can see, the reason it's all marked up is because it's used to buttress against the wheelchair, and you're seeing what things are used for. It's used to buttress against wheelchair, and you're going to see this fill up over time. So we have this whole way of packing the back, so it's kind of getting all filled in right now. So one of the reasons that I ended up moving into this kind of My Pillow, the My Pillow for a body. Actually, you know what? I should talk about this. This right here, for those of you guys who don't know, I just found out a number of people at my husband's work. This is called a body pillow. So this is much longer than an actual pillow. So My Pillow has a lot of different pillows. Actually, you can find body pillows and everything. So this is actually a much bigger pillow, right? Like this is my hand. This is the size of my hand, right? And this pillow just keeps on going, as you can see. So this is a body pillow. It runs the length of your body. And so the reason you can see it goes down almost the whole length of the back of the car, right? And so what you do that for, it's really, really important. I found out a lot of people don't know what an actual body pillow is. The reason that I got the My Pillow is because a lot of the body pillows today, they mush down. You get them and you put them between your legs, and they mush down and then they flatten out, and you get this body pillow that almost looks like the side of this. Like it's almost that thin. Like it's this thin, and you're like, what the heck? I got a body pillow that's supposed to be this thick, and instead it's that thin. And My Pillow stays really fluffy. This My Pillow is super, super old. Like it's been around forever, and it just will not die. Like it will not die. It's just so huge, and it stays huge. And so my pillow that I actually use for my actual head is a round My Pillow head pillow. It's just this cylinder. That's what I use for sleeping at night. That's what I always use for sleeping at night. So it's kind of like that. You can see we have that. That down there is a bolster. Let me go get that guy. So you can see the bolster down here. No, Daddy's waiting on me. Oh, Daddy, you're so sweet. You can keep going, Daddy. Don't let me stop you. So that's a bolster along. You see we have a whole way of stacking things. Let me go ahead and let Daddy keep stacking, and then I'll come back to you. Can you guys see the chipmunks? This is who everybody's watching right now, is the chipmunks. Can you see them? Where'd they go? Everyone's watching the chipmunks right now. Where did you guys go? Oh, did they disappear? Oh, I'll try and find them again. But look at that. This is how well trained Lila is. She's still just sitting there watching the chipmunks, being real good. When they're right there dancing along the tops, the chipmunks love going along the tops here. And Lila just watches. I'm so proud of her. That's my girl. Oh, that's my good girl, Lila. Good training, Peaches. Very proud of you. Very proud of you. Look what a good girl. What good training. What good training. What a good girl. Yeah, she knows if she chases them once, they will never, ever come back again. And Mommy will not like that. Mommy will not like that. All right, so we are back here. Here we go. So now we have our second. Now this one, you can see, this is the one that I stay protected. This is the one that I use. So this is what they call these pillows are wedges. And this is why we have two wedges, because what happens is this hard side is very painful. If you're a chronic pain patient who has full body chronic pain, which my chronic pain is starting to come down to where I'm like, oh, it's just my hip that has pain, and it's radiating throughout my entire body, right? So we're starting to understand those sorts of things. When you have that kind of chronic pain, you don't want to be ramming up against the sides of walls like this. And so what having this kind of, it's kind of like padding the walls, really. And so this ends up not only blocking out the sunlight, which if you have a traumatic brain injury like I do, sensory things intake like the sunlight really, really hurts. Like all my windows in my house are all boarded up. I can't believe my husband's still with me. I'm really very lucky to have my husband. These are bolsters. These are yoga bolsters. So these are hard. These are harder than pillows. People used to, when we first got sick and started like doing pillows underneath my knees and stuff, pillows will start to flatten out on you. And I learned from a massage therapist, she used bolsters instead. She said they were yoga bolsters, and she just put one under my legs for a massage, and my legs never went down. It never flattened out. And I was like, what a great idea. And so we've been using yoga bolsters ever since. And what they do is I can put my legs up, I slide in here, and then I can go ahead and tuck them underneath my legs or put them in between my legs. I can do a whole, whatever my pain is that day, I can reorganize everything accordingly to what I need with these bolsters. I can put them behind my back. I can shove them into my side. I can shove them into my psoas. I can shove them wherever I need to, and they don't flatten on me. They provide really good resistance into all my muscle spasms, because now we think that it's something like, we think it could be FND. That's one of the things they're considering that it is, and that has a lot of muscle spasms, and these help shove into the muscles and help them stay. It might explain why I have so many bolsters that I use to shove or squeeze my legs together to help them stop shaking and things like that. So then we layer this up, and that also helps with the light. And so, oh, Daddy still has more. All right, he's coming, just a minute. Hey everyone, I'm back. So anyway, this is the next layer, which is actually one of the most important layers, and this is the Chevelle blanket that I talked to you guys about. The Chevelle Ultra Velvet, I believe it's Ultra Velvet Plush. If you go on my channel, Book of Katherine on YouTube, which you're watching now, but if you go on it and you look up pain-free blankets, this is the blanket that I talked about. And I even talk about March is like the time to get, you can get really, really inexpensive blankets. That's when they're really discounted everywhere. But the Chevelle blankets, this kind, they're super, super soft. And what I do, Daddy goes ahead and folds them up for me. And so because this 6 inches, I've been needing, as my spine's been getting like worse and worse over the years, I've needed more and more padding. And what I do is I lay on top of this, depending on what kind of freeway we're going on, how bumpy it is, and how long it goes. I lay on top of that, and then I can go ahead and layer it over me. And then we add, what we're going to be doing from now on is adding more blankets and then layering that over me. But this is really nice because even this sheet would still be really painful for me to lay on with my condition. That's why I don't normally wear clothes like this. I'm normally wearing those really, really soft, whatchamacallit, robes. That's usually because I can't have anything touch my legs or anything like that. But I can have blankets touch me. These Chevelle blankets, that can touch my skin with like almost no pain at all. And so going down, touching this, tremendously brings down the pain, so that when I get to the doctor's or the doctor's office, the pain is much, much less when I actually meet the doctor's office, and I can talk to them and have so much more of an ability to actually speak to them. So that's a huge part of the entire travel itinerary. So that's so important. And when we can, we have more than one of those blankets, one on top of me and one underneath me. Super, super big, important part. So anyway, all right, be right back. And there's our Mr. Chipmunk. Hi. Do you want to tell the world hello? Hi. You make it so hard. You make it so easy for Mama to come out every day and try and say hello to you, don't you? Hi. It's so good to see you again. Thank you for helping Mommy go ahead and assemble the blankets. for helping Mommy and Daddy. And aren't you brave? Aren't you brave putting up with Lila? Look at that. You just trust Lila so much, don't you? What a good trooper. Aren't you an amazing trooper? Oh, you'll just have to tell everyone about it, won't you? You'll have to tell the whole forest. Hello. So handsome, aren't you? So handsome. Bye-bye. Oh, maybe it was a girl. Oops. Maybe so pretty. Do you think it was a girl, Lila? Was it a girl, Chipmunk? Uh-oh. Hold on. Oh, look at that, everybody. It has an acorn to show us. Look, did you come and do show and tell? Do you have an acorn for us? What an amazing acorn. Look at how good you are. You're eating that so quickly. Wow. Even I can't do that. Wow. Did you store that all winter? You did. You look so handsome with that. You should show that off. Look at that. The whole world should see that. My, oh my, sweet apple pie. Don't you just look incredible? Well, you should be so proud of yourself. Yes, you should. You know, you look really good with an acorn in your mouth. You know that? How many acorns do you have in there? Seems to me you got quite a few in there, huh? Are you going to eat that whole acorn in front of us? Oh my gosh, you guys. I think they are. Why won't this focus? I don't want to move because I don't want it to like not focus, but oh my gosh. I'm sitting there doing this on an Android, you guys. Nice. I don't think this video is about a car bed anymore. This video just got owned by a chipmunk. This is my life. This is my life, you guys. Book of Katherine. This is my life. I step outside and it's an adventure. Watch what happens when you step outside your door. You never know what's in store. Right, Lila? You never know. Daddy's just like, yeah, I see this all the time. He's back inside the house just getting more pillows. And I'm like, this is wildlife. I feel like we're watching Amazing America. Remember we just started watching The Great America with Marty Stauffer? And we were all traumatized by, what did we watch? Not porcupines. We were all traumatized by the, wow, you just cracked that right on open. You just cracked that right on open. Yes, you did. You cracked that right on open. Lila, are you seeing this? Yo, she's seeing it all right, you guys. Look at that. She's watching every single minute. Where'd you go? Daddy, Lila's like watching every minute. He's eating the whole thing. Whoa. Can you eat a whole... He's like, this is how you eat an acorn properly. I stored this all winter long. And this is how you... I don't think I've seen this the whole time if I've been out, Daddy. I've seen them snatch acorns, but I've never seen... This is how to properly eat an acorn. Daddy, he stole the show. This is not about car beds anymore. I am enraptured by acorn eating. Oh, did you drop some of it? Are you all done? Did you just throw it on the ground? You just tossed it on the ground now, didn't you? You were done with it. Done with the acorn. All done. You guys, he's going to eat an entire acorn on us. You are a hungry bunny. You're really good at this. I think the camera adds 10 pounds, you guys. He's actually a really skinny chipmunk. Like, he actually really is. Like, I'm looking up from the camera. I'm like, he's actually really... Look at him. Skinny little chipmunk. You're a small little guy. Like, look, he's kind of small. Up there. He's a small little... He's just king of the world. King of the world. Kind of showing off in front of Lila right there. Just like, yeah, you can't eat me, but I can eat in front of you. I have like a hot plate dinner. A minute. Are you eating more than one acorn? Well, everyone, I'd just like to say that there's got to be something about the way I shoot film, because all the animals in the world just want to be on film around me. Look at this guy, Daddy. Like, he is just, hi, I see you. I'm still filming. I didn't stop. I don't dare stop. But at some point, I'm going to have to be nice to Daddy and actually show the world what he did. You know that, right? Car's ready. I have to go now. Oh! You heard me, didn't you? You heard me, didn't you? We love you. We love you. Thank you for showing us how to eat an acorn. Thank you. Have fun with Lila. Bye. Thank you. We'll see you next time. Even Lila's like, I'm out. Hi, Lila Bear. She's like, you've had your time. It was so nice meeting you. All right. I have to go film my car bed now. Love you. Oh my goodness. Stop. Were you not impressed? Were you not impressed, Peaches? You were so good. You were so good, weren't you? All right, let's see what Daddy did. Whoa. Look at that now. She's just like, yeah, it's time. I think she's going to go make her own. See, she loves to go sit there and go perch on the edge and make her own pictures. I think she's going to go set up for more pictures. So anyway, so here is the car bed, all done with everything inside of it. So this is kind of embarrassing, but I have to have one of these. This is one of those plastic donuts that you fill up with air. And then what I do is I sit my hip right into that. And it does this amazing thing where my hips are really, really bad. And what happens, there's nothing better. I sit my hip on the side. I lean on the side into the, I'm not going to be able to do this. Hold on. Hey, everyone. So what I do is I lean and I put my hip on the side so that when I go on the side here, amazingly enough, you would be amazed if I'm even off of it a little bit. The jarring on the side of the road, it really jars the whole skeletal system and I get in a lot of pain. I will save myself so much pain just by putting my hip directly, I mean, it has to be directly into this donut. And I go and sit on the side. But if I'm off the donut just a little bit like this or like this, it's amazing. And sometimes I'm like, no, it can't be that I'm off the donut just a little bit. And then I slide it back in. I'm like, let me just see. And I'll slide it back in. And I'm like, whoa. And it changes everything. I get in a better mood. I get all this stuff realigns if I just get my hip into this, because you have this whole pocket of air, kind of like it's... pretty much like when you put your car on shockers and you know the way it can float your car. It's the exact same thing. You're floating your hip, and so you're floating your entire this entire cradle of your hip system. That can do a lot for your spinal system. If you have lower back pain at all, this whole system can really get jarred on the side of the road. And so you're taking your whole lower back and you're putting it kind of like on a flotation system. It can change your life. Even this little pocket of air does a lot. And those other little flotation thingies, I've noticed, the other ones they have, they can pop out real fast. Only this one that has like the metal thing is the only one that actually works and actually does it. So also we have these that I put on the things on for closing out the sun. So I have some of these. It really makes a difference, and because the sun can actually give you a migraine, you'd be surprised how the sun comes in when you're in the back. And then of course I have some extra blankets, and then I have these pillows here that I like. These are really hard pillows. I think I've talked about them before on YouTube. I'll have to find them somewhere and put them in the description box. Let me see if I can find the name for you here. I know they were on the Langria, L-A-N-G-R-I-A. I tried these when I was on my big Amazon kick before I knew anything about China. But I haven't gotten rid of them or anything like that. So, but I always say try thrift stores first. But these are Langria, and I haven't stopped because they're really, really nice and dense. So I never gave them up. They've been really dense and really soft. They don't hurt my chronic pain skin. So those are in the back, and so that's what I lean against, and it provides me a really nice cradle to, I have everything for under the knees and whatever I need. So you can see, that's why I don't really get out of the house much. It's a really bad system of aches and pains, and but it gets me through it and gets me to a doctor, because it's a long drive, numerous hours. But this gets me there on the road in kind of one piece. It got me to DC, but it took a long time for us to figure this out, and once we figured it out, it's made a big difference. One of the biggest things that helps is if you get some cords from the front that you can plug in, and have some extension cords that go to the back so that your phone can be plugged in, and have some nice charging if you have a charging station in the back. That way you can sit in the back and have everything plugged in and charged. And another thing that we just added recently was we just added a speaker thing. So we have an extra speaker that we put in. So anything that I listen to that, like we want to have my friends on speakerphone when I'm talking to Daddy, and we have our friends on the line too. We have a nice big loud speaker that we can now, I can still face the back, keep my neck cradled, keep my back cradled, but we can all be on speakerphone. We can all still watch a video together or something and still hear the speakers. So that's been really nice. That's been a big addition. So anyway, I hope that helps out, and we close this up. And yeah, hold on. I'm having such a good day. I can walk around. I've been doing a lot of work during this furlough with Daddy. And what's happening? You can say it. You can talk.
Shaders.
I went through the shaders.
Oh.
I did actually do the shaders. So there's numerous shaders, by the way. Don't do just one. Oh, these shaders, by the way, they do fold up. We just never do it. But these shaders do that whole folding up thing that you do when you store them. We just never do it. We always keep it in the back. We always do it like that. And by the way, those aren't the only shaders we have. We have a second set of that because I use so many of them around. So I do actually have a few set of them. So thank you, Daddy. So yeah, we've got a few of those. And I think that's everything. I think I wore myself out. And now Lila's going to want us to do, where'd she go? You look so pretty. So Lila's, anyway, so she's ready to go inside the house. Tiberius ran inside the house on his own. He's been doing that. So anyway, that is my car bed. Finally get to show you guys. So finally healthy enough to actually do that, like standing up and everything. And that is a big difference. So I've been doing a lot and stuff. So I hope this helps you guys in your own car bed journey. And I really hope it helps you get to your doctor's appointments and maybe get on some vacations as well and get you mobile out there. So I really hope it helps you in your healthcare journey. Mwah! I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Oh, right, donate down below. There's a link down below. Please say thank you. $1 a month, or you can just do $12 for the whole year and pay yourself off, so you can ignore all these things. So $1 a month just on PayPal down below helps out, just makes all the difference in the world, and helps me pay for the healthcare and all the visits, and things like this, like that, totally. Yeah, like. That's everything. I think that's everything. I haven't filmed in so long. I can't remember. Is there anything else that's in? I think that's... Oh, and subscribe. That's right. Please subscribe. All right. Love you guys so much. I'll talk to you later. Mwah. Bye. All right.